Welcome to the Veterans Corner. Thank you so much for coming in and visiting with us today. We have a wonderful guest here, Bill Witkowski of Hero Stars of Cape Cod. Bill, welcome. I hope
Thank you,
you,
Jerry. Nice to see you.
I am honored that you came and spent time with us.
Thank you.
Your endeavors are just astounding.
Thank you.
How did you, tell us a bit about it, how you started?
Well, we've been 7 years now, so about 7 years ago we were snowed in our shop, and we did some landscape masonry, so we had a lot of leftover large slate like this, some bigger slates, and we decided we were going to try to do something to make some extra money in the winter. So we started doing nautical themed stones, carvings, because we're on the Cape. So we started cutting out whale tails, starfish, seagulls, butterflies for gardens. And then somebody asked us to do, if we could do a star. And I said, yeah, sure. And they said, well, what for? And I said, he said, for a Gold Star family. He said, do you know what that is? And I said, yes. And so we said, yes, we would. And we're going to a business meeting to present it to at a BNI meeting, which is all different businesses. Now, this is the part that really got me. There was 45 professionals in the group, all different professions. And Stephen Zeros, Gold Star father, came in, and he's a deputy police chief. And he came in, and we are going to give the stone to him. I didn't know this. And he started talking about Gold Star families. And one of the first questions he asked was, do you know what a Gold Star family was? 2 out of the 45 people, me and another person, knew.
That's it?
That's it. And so he talked about Gold Star, what it means, and everybody was crying. It was very emotional. And so we presented him with the stone. And in the meeting, he told us there was 15 more families on the Cape. So that next year, we found the families, we did 15 more. And so we put up a Facebook page. And then through Facebook, we started getting contacts from the other families' friends. And so the next year, we went down the Fall River area, New Bedford, southeastern Mass, and we did 35.
Wow.
So through Facebook, when I present a stone, we take a picture of it with the family, or where we put it right in the home, we present it to them, place it right where they want it, and we take a picture and we post it on our Facebook page with a tribute to the soldier. So with the tribute to the soldier, we do a picture of him before he was in service and then after service. Write up about him when his life before he was in service, and then his military career. And so we post that on Facebook, and through that we get more and more hits from people who are Gold Star families. So we did 17, the next year we did 35, and then the next year we did 75, then the next year we did 105, and it just kept growing.
I remember, I know here in Mansfield, Corey Shea's family, he has a stone, and it's beautiful with the
Right.
star. And Shane Cabino over in Sharon.
Right, correct.
Yeah, you did both of those.
So what we do is once we started now, we'll pick an area, and through Mass Fallen Heroes, we'll get a list, and we target an area, like we just went to Wilmington, Mass, and we'll try to go and do 5 or 6 stones at a time, present them. And the hardest part is really contacting the families, getting contact, usually through veterans agents. So we'll go out on a Saturday, Sunday, and we'll present them all in one day. We'll do 4 or 5. We've done 7 in Worcester and Fall River. We did 6 or 7 one time, and in Wilmington we just did 11.
And these are all soldiers that were killed in action?
All KIAs. We also do PTSD soldiers. And when we first started, so we started, it was like a hobby. We never expected it to get like this.
Well, it's quite a connected family, all of the Gold Star parents
Right.
and families.
Right.
So I'm sure the word has spread considerably out of state too.
Yes. So through Facebook, once like now, every time we post a new picture of a soldier, we'll get 5 more requests. So every year through our Facebook page and what we post, we get 100 requests every year, and it just keeps getting more and more from across the country, from networking.
And you make and decorate, you cut and decorate and paint all of these,
Yes.
and you donate them free of charge.
Free. Yes. We do some fundraising, but yes, it's free. All free time, free charge. And every single stone is different. There's different shapes. There's mountain shapes, there's upright shapes, irregular shapes, different colors, and every style and pattern is different, just like the soldiers we give them to.
Right. Yeah. It's very, very special.
Thank
Very poignant.
you. Right,
I've just seen the faces of the parents that have received them,
right,
and they take that home. I've seen you've posted pictures
right.
of the yards that they're set up in and how beautifully decorated they are.
Mhm.
And that's really special because they can go out and see that every single day.
Right. They, a lot of the mothers, they put them outside the kitchen window where they are mostly. And so they look outside and say, good morning, Matt. Good morning, Dan. And it's not like it's not a mock memorial. It's not something that has their name on it where you're going to look at it and say, it's not like a gravestone, but
Right.
it's a symbol.
Exactly.
And so they look at it and they see their son. Other people look at it and say, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole theme behind Hero Stars is we want the people who see it to ask about the soldier or the hero and tell the story about the hero. So once we started doing that, we did Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, and now we've expanded to first responders, and I've done Vietnam veterans, World War II veterans. We just gave one this weekend to a Korean veteran that was MIA. It's still MIA from Korea. We gave it to his family in Wilmington. And we also do canine heroes.
That's special.
So every year we add something new, and it just keeps expanding, expanding.
And you do this in addition to your landscaping business.
Yes, yeah. So I really call this my full-time job.
Mm-hmm. That's where your heart is. That's for sure.
Correct.
Now, how do you afford it?
Well, we get a little funding, a little, but a lot of it we put in ourselves. All our time is donated.
Right.
We have our own vehicle. We take our own vehicle. So we are starting to expand so much. We do need to get some funding. We need some help.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot. So if you figure, I figured in the average time that I put in, it takes a while to cut and paint. Now that I've done so many, it's not so time consuming. But the value of it, the stone itself, the time I take the cut, it's the value is probably $400 to $500 depending how big they are.
Sure. And if you have to ship them.
Right. So we started shipping them. So we started getting requests from all over the country. We started with just a couple, and it costs UPS, and they even give us a discount UPS, 10%. So the average stone costs $100 to $150 to ship, and that's furthest would be California. But now that we've started, we have them over in 40 states. We have Hero Stars now.
It's amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, as far as fundraising, I know that the VFW state president, it's her special project this year.
Right.
And she's trying to raise funds for it.
Right, which is great.
Are there any other fundraisers?
We have our annual dinner. We have a dinner in February that is pretty much our own benefit we have for fundraising, and that's February. We have it at the Jared Monte Hall. We get a great response. We had last year, I think we had 25 Gold Star families themselves come, which was great. And at that event, we give out awards themselves. We gave one an award to a Navy SEAL family, the Brian Ouellette family. We gave, he's a Massachusetts Navy SEAL, fallen soldier. We gave one to a PTSD family from Rhode Island. And we also have Hero of the Year award. And this year we gave it to 6-year-old Jesse Lewis, and he was in the Sandy Hook School. And he was in the schoolroom when the gunman came in, and the gunman's gun jammed, and he got up and yelled, "Run!" And 11 children got out and ran away and got away, and he got shot, killed. So we gave a Hero Star to Neil Helson and his mother, Scarlett.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really special.
Yeah. It's very touching. This is an exceptionally pretty one. I like that.
Thank
I like
you.
the trim and all.
I like it, and every time I look at one, it's my new favorite. Cindy, my wife Cindy, helps me, and every time I do one, that's the best one you ever did.
Right.
So they keep changing, and they keep getting better, so.
And and you do have small items that people can go online and purchase?
Yes, yeah.
And
we do
where
a
would
little
they go for
fundraising with
that?
Most of that we haven't, that's one of the things we also need. We need some funding. We need somebody to help us with website where we can start selling merchandise. I have flagstones, red, white, and blue flags, and all
Right.
kind of military things that we also sell. Small ones, we do blue stars, also for soldiers that are serving, and we do a special flagstone that's it's like the service banner. Um, it's the red border with the white with the blue star for when you put that in your
Seen
window.
that. Yeah, tell us about that.
So that is basically it's a service banner, and what we do is that we call it a deployment stone. So when we find somebody that's being deployed, we offer that to the family for nothing. We give it to them again, and they hang it on their house on two conditions: that the soldier comes back safe, and the other condition is when he does come back, he writes on the back of it his name and his service and where he was and where he served and for how long, and then he has to give it to another soldier that's deployed, and they just keep going and going and going until it's filled up, then it comes back to us.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've had them, and they've traveled from state to state and across the country.
Wow, that's amazing.
The families really like that. It's something nice that they put on the house to show that they have somebody in service.
How many of those do you have going around?
I'd say 15, 20.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. We do make smaller ones, and I've made them from this size that you can hold into a hand. We gave one to a Vietnam veteran's mother, and because she was in housing, she couldn't have one outside, and so it was a really small gold star, and it really meant a lot to her because she said when her son was killed and he came home, he didn't even get a flag. So we gave her the stone, and she kept it everywhere where she went. She'd be in the bathroom, she'd take it with her in the living room, or when she ate breakfast at the dining room table, she took it with her, and it was special. It was awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. You have quite a calling. I just.
So we also got into the, we've done firemen's. We gave some to the Boston, 2 firemen that were killed in Boston. We put one in the fire station, and that was really special too because it was all in Boston, Boylston Street. There's no ground to plant them in. We couldn't put one outside, so we put one in the firehouse in the stairwell up above where they eat and they cook. They have their breakfast. Coming down the stairwell, the overhead stair, we put it up over that, and it was a big slate with 2 red stars touching.
Oh,
And so when they get a call, they go out, and it's a tap-out stone, so they hit it twice.
that's very nice.
I could tell you 100 stories.
I'll bet you
I could stay here all day.
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard a lot.
Yeah, every family, every one we give it to, it's a special story,
Yeah.
and it means a lot to some people because it really, again, like it's part of their son or daughter or father or wife, husband, whatever. It's something that they can look at and smile. We tell them, smile when you look at it.
Yeah.
It's a happy stone. It's not happy, but we want you to look at it and feel good.
You have quite a good heart
Thank you.
to have started this, to be that sensitive, and a lot of people they've never lost a child or a husband or a brother or sister, and it's probably the biggest hurt someone will ever have.
Absolutely.
So for you to be so thoughtful and donate something, your time, and make something and donate it to them, and that's phenomenal.
Thank you. It's something I'll do forever. Never
Yeah.
stop.
But don't you have help cutting these?
No. Do every single one by myself. I tried having some other people help paint, but they just didn't come out the way I wanted them to.
So it's truly a labor of love.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just every single one, and I try to make every single one different. I get different ideas from all different things, sometimes I drive Cindy crazy because I'll wake up in the middle of the night and say, I have a new idea. And just, she'll say, oh, stop, you're obsessed. But, I just try to make them as different as, like I said, the people that we give them to.
And if you keep it limited to this type of donation to a fallen hero or a child or whatever, or a firefighter or a policeman, then will stay special.
Right. And we are trying to, get some programs going where you can sponsor a stone, where you can sponsor a stone to ship it, across the country in memory of somebody else. Or if you just want to, a company can sponsor a stone where they can ship it to honor a fallen soldier or fireman or anything like that. We just try to get some, some donations that way, just to sponsor a stone, just one stone. I mean, people spend that much money to go out for dinner,
Sure.
$150, and you could sponsor a stone, ship it across the country to a fallen soldier's family.
If you haven't already done that.
Right, yeah. No, the whole thing is, every time I put one on a Facebook page, I post one, we'll get 5 more requests.
Wow.
So it just keeps, I probably have over 2,000 Gold Star families on my page now. So when I post one from Colorado, they have friends, Gold Star families. It's a tight-knit group. They network, and so I'll get a lot more requests. So every year we have literally hundreds of families that request a stone. I just say, you're on our list, be patient, and we'll get it to you sooner or later. And we just put, this Memorial Day, we just shipped out 60, and 50 of them were sponsored by one family to ship them all out. A company and family, they shipped out 60 of them for us. And some of those people we shipped them to were waiting for 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
They were on our list because it just took that long to get the funding. And what we do is when they request one, I say, yes, give me your soldier's information and name, rank, where they served and how, their hometown, and then give me your mailing address. So they go on a list. And so when we do ship them, we don't even tell them they're coming. They just show up.
That's amazing.
So we did a bunch last holiday, Christmas as well, and we'd like to get a bunch out. We were trying to get some for Veterans Day, but it'd be great to get some out for Christmas as well.
Now, if a person wanted to donate, how would they do that?
They would have to contact us through our Facebook page, Hero Stars Cape Cod, inbox us, and they could do it. They can send us a check to Hero Stars, P.O. Box 242, Marston's Mills, or you
Say
can
that a little slower.
Hero Stars, P.O. Box 242, Marston's Mills, Mass. Or they can go contact us and they can pay UPS directly by credit card. I'll bring the stone down there and we ship them out. And it's great because when we ship them out, I'll bring 6 or 7 down at once, and we fill the lobby of UPS with all these Hero Stars, and they wrap them up one by one, and we get a lot of attention from it. A lot of people appreciate it.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
And as far as if people wanted to purchase any items, I know I saw one of your plaques with the, was really cute, with the heart, with the little paw prints.
Yes, we do that. We do, I mean, I used to cut stones and we'd have a big pile of rubble. Now I don't throw anything away. I make stuff out of everything. So we do dog prints. I make smaller pieces this big, and some people like to buy them for if they had a dog that passed or something like that. So it's really nice. It's a nice little touching monument too.
Right.
But I do stars and stripes, flags, peace signs, do a little bit of everything. So and I never painted before in my life either. Never painted. Now I can paint. Hated to do it, but now there's a reason for it.
Well, I'm sure it's good therapy too, when you're thinking about the happiness that you're bringing a family. That's special.
So it means a lot.
Yeah. So tell anything you want to get out to the audience?
It's just if they could help, help us with some funding would be great. We need some help with some funding. We need some help with our website. If anybody can help with the website, we could. We need help getting that geared up. I mean, I'm pretty much straight out doing this. I used to do a lot of Facebook, but it takes up a lot of time. It'd be great. Nonprofit status is still pending. We could use if a lawyer out there do some pro bono work, he could help us with that. Some legal things.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's listening to that.
Thanks.
And I'd also like to say, if you'd like to make a donation, and you could make out a check to Hero Stars of Cape Cod and give it to me, and I'll make sure that Bill gets it.
Right.
Any amount would be most welcome.
Yeah, and if any organizations, after this we're going to a Lions Club meeting. We're going to go speak about Hero Stars. If anybody group would like us to come and talk about Hero Stars, I'd be more than glad to do it.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
we'll have to think about you for the Field of Honor, too.
Absolutely. We do it. I have no problem talking about it.
Okay. Well, Bill, it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you for inviting me.
blessed to, be in the presence of such a good heart.
Thanks.
I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for
Okay.
coming.
No problem. Thank
And
you.
I hope that everyone listens and
Great.
will make donations. Be sure to make it out to Hero Stars of Cape Cod. You can get it to me here in Mansfield, and I'll make sure that Bill gets it.
Right.
And you'll be doing a wonderful thing. You'll be helping some Gold Star family.
Or first responders or
Right.
heroes. Anybody that's a hero.
That's how we feel with the Field of Honor.
Right.
Anyone, you're a hero.
Right. That's what it's all about.
Right. Thanks, Bill.
Thank
Thanks
you.
again for coming.
Thanks.